After creating the walls, I can use my doors and windows tools to create my openings. I can also use wall opening in the openings tab, wall opening right here, to create something that would just be a pass-through where there's a wall that divides two rooms with an opening in it that isn't closed in by a door. You'll often see these in common areas around kitchens and dining rooms, etc. The way that we're going to do doors, as we click on the door tool, and again in properties, we then have a list of preloaded doors. I can get whatever type of door is loaded in addition to more that I can load separately. You will see several different widths, 30 being 2.5 feet. That's common for interior rooms. 32s, which is kind of a custom size, as well as 34s. You'll see 36s, which is common for outside or exterior doors, doors between garages and living space, etc. There's a variety already loaded, so you can choose whatever makes the most sense for you. I'm going to start out with a 36-inch wide by 80-inch tall door. 80-inch tall doors are your typical doors used in homes. 84-inch doors are a custom size or more common in commercial structures. As soon as I find an area on the wall where the door can go, it will show up. Otherwise, I will see the little no sign until I get over a wall. If I'm over more the outside of the wall, the door is going to swing to the outside or open to the outside. If I get on the inside, it's going to come to the inside. Either way, once I click on this wall, I'm going to have the door opening created. Under Modify, I'll be able to click the door opening, and you will see that I have several measurements that I can use to adjust this door's position. I have its distance from the wall surfaces, as well as the distances from the wall surfaces to the center of the opening. Any of those would be fine. Now, I have two sets of flip arrows to change both whether it opens inside or outside, as well as which side of it hinges on. So in this case, it would open to the left as I enter and open to the inside of the room. This is where I'm going to leave this particular door, but as you can see, you can use these to flip it around so it can be wherever you need it to be. I can also use my door tool to insert a closet door. So I have ones here, and I can go down and find a sliding closet door, again 80 inches tall. I'm going to go with a 5-foot opening, so that would be each panel's about 2.5 feet. I'm going to pick that, and again I have to get over a wall for it to show me the door. I'm going to put the door for this closet, even though it's a really too wide of a closet, I'm going to put it over here. It will cut the opening as well as place it, and again give me the option to move it around as I see fit, as well as flip-flop these. You'll notice that the panel that's in front is currently on this side of the door. If I needed to flip that for some reason, I can click on this and flip those sides. Additionally, I'm going to put windows in much the same way. If I click window, it'll show me again all the windows that are preloaded that I can find here, and I can click on one of them, find an area on the wall, and just so you know, this particular one, the windows open outward. So the two panels open outward. That happens to the outside of the room. You will not see these windows crank open like that to the inside. So I'm going to make sure those point to the outside. As I click that, and you'll notice all of the window area, the actual glass panes and stuff like that, are to the outside of the window. Different windows will have different properties. So instead of a casement window, I'm going to get a double hung window, and I'm going to put that in this wall. And again, I'm going to click more of the outside of the wall. That way, when this happens, this glass pane again is towards the outside of the wall, and you have the windowsill towards the inside of the wall. This is the proper way to insert these windows. Now let's pretend that for whatever reason, this little room here, there is a wall opening that joins these two. So again, it looks like a doorway, but there's no door, nothing to close. I'm going to click wall opening. My first click is on the wall I want to open. It doesn't look like it did anything, but it did select this wall. I can now click about where I want the opening to start, and then about where I want the opening to end. This is the symbol I will get, and even though some of those measurements, now if I click on it, I can get a much better view of it. If this was supposed to be a 4-foot opening, I can now type that in and adjust those. I can also adjust these to know that if this was supposed to be 1 foot in from this wall, I can type in 12 inches or 1 foot, and it will fix that and fix the other measurements as well. These are how you make gaps in walls, is by using doors, windows, and wall openings.